go.
All right, hey everybody. Time for our Week 13 picks. So we got 6 games going on. We got the Thursday night Saints at Cowboys. Like I said, I'm picking the Saints. I'm pretty sure we're both agreed on that one.
Yes, all the disagreement we had was how bad.
Yeah, you think it's going to be a complete blowout?
Yes.
I think Cowboys are going to do a little bit. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be a close game, but I think it's going to be a closer score than people think. I see Cowboys scoring at least 14. I could see them scoring more. It's just a matter of they're just outclassed. They've got playmakers, but they're so outclassed on offense.
Yeah, you can't say, okay, Dak Prescott, you're going to need to throw for 400 yards. I don't think the guy's ever sniffed 300. And that's what you're going to have to ask this guy to do. Murray Cooper's going to have the best game as a pro.
13, go out and have the best game of your life.
Here's the thing with that division, though. They could lose. If they lose, Philly beats Washington, it is a 3-way tie, and they're both 5-6.
Can the NFC East just like disappear into a hole?
They are, but somebody's gonna host a playoff game. And if you're the wild card team, you're going awesome.
Yeah, sweet, thanks.
Because the wild card's not gonna come from that division.
Nope.
It's gonna be Minnesota or
Seattle.
Seattle. Yeah, they're going.
Both of them going. Okay.
We'll go.
Yeah.
We'll go.
Who would have ever thought that we would have made this as one of our picks in Week 13? Cleveland Browns at the Houston Texans. And I am going with the Texans strictly because they are at home. But this is one of those games where I won't be overly shocked if Cleveland pulls it out. Because they're like we said, they are looking good right now.
Yeah.
But I think the Texans. This was a very interesting stat. I feel was it on NFL Network? Yeah, I think it was on NFL Network. When the Texans have the lead at home at halftime, they're 28-1 under Bill O'Brien.
All those things you said. You're up by 21.
No. When they are up
at halftime.
At halftime.
With the lead. Okay. How often does that happen though? So he's 28-1. Is he 1-28 when they're behind? I don't know what that stats is supposed to mean.
No, I think Texans are going to win. But
I'm going to circle back to this one.
You're going to circle back to that one? Okay. So then we have another game. Baltimore Ravens at the Atlanta Falcons. I think this is where we're differing because I'm actually going to take the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm taking Atlanta. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I'm taking Atlanta.
Atlanta has just...
Yeah, I'm taking Atlanta.
Atlanta has just... Let's like I said, they're the most underwhelming team.
Oh yes, but they're playing another team who's underwhelming.
Yeah, but yeah, I am gonna pick the Ravens. This is another one. If the Falcons win, I won't be too shocked. But yes, I'm taking the Ravens. You said you're taking the Falcons.
Yep.
All right, so then we're coming to matchup I've been looking forward to for the past few weeks. Minnesota Vikings at the New England Patriots. Obviously, I'm picking New England, but again. This is another one. I won't be shocked if Minnesota pulls it off.
I'm actually going to take New England.
You're going to take New England as well?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
The home field.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what this team can do. Offense kind of,
They need to win. New England needs to win more than Minnesota.
Yes.
Because the NFC wild card's a little bit different.
Yeah, we got everybody back last week. Gronk finally got in the end zone.
They can't lose a game.
No. Sony Michel, he looked good.
If you go back,
Shaq Mason's back.
You picked the Texans. That's who they're vying for that number 2.
Yep.
The Chiefs are going to have Mahomes leave the country or something like that.
And Kareem Hunt. And Tyreek Hill.
Well, it's Mahomes.
Yeah.
But I just don't. So they're going to be playing for that. And that 2 spot is going to be huge because it's a week off. Mm-hmm. And I'm going, that is going to be huge. And neither one of those 2 teams can afford to lose a single game.
Thank you, Denver, by the way. You helped us out a little bit there, knocking off the Steelers.
I think the Steelers are going to have to go win every game out. And I think they're still one behind because of the tie. They can't.
They're 4th in the division right. They're 4th in the seeding right now.
They can't accumulate enough wins.
Yeah.
Unless New England goes on every loss, Kansas City goes on every loss, and the Texans lose it. Yeah, it would have to be some, which the Chargers would love that. But
oh yeah, Chargers would be like, yeah. But yeah, so we'll take New England. Chargers at Steelers. I'm picking the Chargers.
So am I actually.
They're looking like a good team right now. Don't know why my phone's going off. It's a Chargers. Chargers are good. I think they're gonna win.
Well, Chargers, if they lose, if the Chargers
4
lose,
losses.
Yeah. They're still locking that higher
Yeah.
wild card. But they can't beat any of the teams that are in the top. It's like you lost to the Rams, you lost to the Chiefs, you lost to Denver in some weird way.
Yeah.
You should have won. And then you lost to Pittsburgh. It's like you didn't play New England. Luckily for you, or else you probably would have lost to all.
Yeah.
So I think the Chargers, they need to win.
So who are you picking for Browns at Texans?
I'm gonna circle back to that. I'm still chewing on it.
Well, I'm still chewing on this one. Redskins at Eagles.
I'm picking Philadelphia. They both look just absolutely home.
Yeah.
The Giants gave away that win to the Eagles.
I think I am gonna go with Eagles as well.
Yeah, I'm taking Philly. My brother-in-law's not gonna be happy.
All right.
Okay.
Browns are tight. Browns are Texans.
I'm gonna take Cleveland.
Taking Cleveland?
Yeah. I can't even imagine saying that.
Right?
15 weeks ago.
Right? 5 weeks ago, we both would have been going, Texans by 1,000,000. I'll take the Texans and I'll take the over. Now I'm like, I'll take the Texans and I'm not touching the over-under. Which I don't even know. They haven't released what the over-under
So
is on
we
my
could
app,
possibly
so.
split.
Yeah. Yeah, because you have Falcons, I have Ravens, I have Texans, you have Browns, and we agree on everything else. So we'll either end up. I'll either be 3 ahead, or you'll be 2 ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Cleveland.
You're sticking with Cleveland?
Yeah, they're my giant killers this last few weeks.
Yeah. So we don't really have any thoughts around the league this week, other than
The Raiders.
no, Rob, not the Raiders.
The lack of thoughts around the league.
Yeah. Jacksonville fired their offensive coordinator and have benched Blake Bortles. He's Raiders, Tampa Bay, and Jacksonville are all going to have different quarterbacks next year.
It'll be interesting to see what Carr goes. How much Carr goes? Jacksonville.
That'd be interesting. Because
that could be a whole.
part of the thing for
In the
Jacksonville
off
is
season, we need to have one of those where we think people are going to land.
yeah.
Because I don't believe he's going to be an open.
No.
They can,
No.
and plus, you're getting all those drafts. I mean, this is the first time in a really long time. This might be the first time ever. I want to watch the draft just to see what Oakland does. They have so many picks.
Right.
So many picks.
I'm bound to get one of their picks right. They've got so
I
many.
don't know. Last year it blew up on first pick. It was like a
Gosh.
3-hour podcast and it was like blown up on the first pick.
Thanks, Cleveland.
Okay.
All right. So enjoy week 13, and we'll see you next week.